In January of each year, Marion and I join the Voces Novae Choral Arts Group in their annual retreat at Clifty Falls State Park in Madison, Indiana. This year the choir celebrates its 20th anniversary. Using both audio and video, I wanted to see if I could begin to understand what motivates me to be part of Voces Novae, as well as begin to understand what Voces Novae means to others. I interviewed a few of the members to get a sense of what Voces Novae means to them.
Well, honestly, it was my friend Cassie and Caitlin and Phil, Caitlin's husband. They were telling me about this great choir they sang in, and I loved to sing, and I was bored. I didn't have anything going on after school when I got out of my job, so I joined the choir.
What's some of your favorite things about Voces Novae?
Well, I love singing. I love singing American music, especially Moses Hogan arrangements and spirituals and stuff like that. And I know we try to do some of those frequently, and I really enjoy that.
So tell me what you like about Voces Novae.
What I love about Voces Novae is that it's the thing that keeps me going throughout the week. School can get pretty heavy and you can get bogged down, but it's like 3 hours every week where I get to have that weight lifted for a little while.
Okay, so we combine a great singing group, a group of people who love to sing together, and a beautiful location. Now I'm beginning to get a sense of what might be bringing us together, but I wonder if there might be some deeper things, some other things that bring us together.
And I can always learn something in rehearsal, one way or another. What works, what doesn't work, how he manages to pull off the point that he's trying to get across, and if that particular method doesn't work, he's always got 2 or 3 more tricks up his sleeve. So I can always learn something.
That's pretty high praise. What are your thoughts about Frank used to be in one of the choirs you directed, I think, didn't he?
He was at Harvey Brown in 1973. I was at Southern Seminary in 73, and I was the assistant director under Helen Wick. That's where Frank and I met.
In the rehearsal space during the retreat, all of the programs from previous concerts are put up on the wall for members to look at and remember concerts they've been to before. This particular year, they were put on the wall as an opportunity for members to look at some of the favorite pieces they've done in the past for a upcoming concert with the Voces Novae, in which they will be highlighting some of the greatest hits of the past. So where did Voces Novae get its name?
Jeannie Rose came up with the name New Voices, and as a matter of fact, with my Latin background, I turned that into Voces Novae. Above all, we didn't want to be Louisville this, Kentucky this. We wanted something that would reflect actually what became our tradition, singing a lot of new songs.
Frank is a real big proponent of using solfege as part of his...
Let me tell you something, Stephen. When I first auditioned for Frank, and I went in and I wasn't sure what was going to happen, and he had me sing. And Angela was there, and then he said, I'd like you to sight read this. Well, everything that I always knew was singing it in solfege, and I hadn't done solfege for, I don't know, like 25, 30 years, and I just kind of read it in solfege, and they both stopped and looked at each other and said, she did it in solfege. I was like, I didn't know there was any other way. So it works.
So that's never been a problem for you.
It's not a problem, except sometimes in my little old brain, it's like for some reason fa and la get mixed up. So I don't know.
All right. Well, Frank, you are the founder of Voces Novae. So could you tell us a little bit about what inspired you to form this group and what this group means to you?
Well, actually, the way the group got formed was that a group that had been in a group with Jim Reitmeyer, Commonwealth Chorale, along with a few others, which included some Louisville Youth Choir alums and some people that sang with me at church, all encouraged me to form a community choral group. And so in 1993, Voces Novae was born. The goal at the time was very much like it is today, to sing 3 concerts a year, to sing American music, to sing at least one a cappella concert, striving for that a year, and to sing with collaborative opportunities with other groups, i.e. the Louisville Orchestra, the Louisville Ballet, the Choral Arts Society, Collegiate Chorale at University of Louisville, and we've done a variety of those kinds of things as well. As the group evolved, we started what was a portrait series for repertoire, which was where we would pick one composer or maybe 1 or 2 composers, and then would feature their music in a concert, and we called that a choral portrait. Probably the 2 most successful choral portraits that we've done were the Mozart choral portrait and the Robert Shaw Alice Parker choral portrait. So I really am an advocate for American music, particularly living American music. So that's been our greatest and largest forte throughout the years, is performing new and exciting music. So
I've learned now that Voces Novae is a group that learns together, plays together, and enjoys singing together. This spring, as Voces Novae celebrates its 20th anniversary, it will be performing a concert of opera music, and you are all invited to join. Happy anniversary, Voces Novae. May you have many more years to come.